Hey there guys, welcome to my movie vlog. My name's John Campy. You know, every day on the John Campy Show, we have a little segment called the Movie News Feed. Now, we'll probably go into these things a little bit more in detail on the John Campy Show later, but for right now, let's get you all caught up to date on everything going on in the world of movie news. This is today's Movie News Feed. First up, we've known for some time now that actor Woody Harrelson is going to appear in the upcoming Sony film Venom with Tom Hardy. Now, one website is claiming to know who he's playing. The website Bleeding Cool is claiming that Harrelson will be playing Cletus Cassidy. Fans of the Spider-Man lore will be familiar with that name, as Cletus Cassidy is a serial killer who received part of the Venom alien symbiote costume, which creates a far worse and far more sadistic killer than Venom, known as Carnage. And later, when Venom reformed as a lethal protector, it gave him a far worse version of himself to fight. Look, many others have speculated before that Harrelson could be playing Carnage, but this is the first time a site actually claims to be quote-unquote confirming that it's true. Regardless, this still has to be considered nothing more than a rumor at this point, but certainly something we'll have to keep our eyes on. And hey, I'm like everybody else. When they said they were doing a Venom movie, I wanted to see Venom fight Carnage. We'll see if this actually pans out. Next up, filmmaker Guillermo del Toro and Fox Searchlight have certainly been enjoying the fruits of their work together, not the least of which is the reigning Best Picture winning film, The Shape of Water. It's now been announced that del Toro and Fox Searchlight have reached a new deal that will continue to see them making films together for the foreseeable future. From Slash Film, Searchlight just inked a deal with the filmmaker that will enable del Toro to write, produce, and direct new films. On top of all that, a brand new, soon-to-be-named label will usher in new projects in the horror, fantasy, and sci-fi genres. The first project of this partnership will be Antlers, a story about an elementary school teacher who takes in a troubled student that harbors a mysterious family secret with deadly consequences. And anything that gives us more del Toro is a good thing. Next, as Black Panther starts to wind down its theatrical run, it continues to climb up the box office history charts. As of this recording, Black Panther has made just under $1.28 billion worldwide and just over $652 million domestically. That means that Black Panther has climbed into 10th spot on the all-time worldwide box office charts, passing the film Frozen to get into the top 10, just trailing behind Star Wars: The Last Jedi. It also means it has moved into the number 4 all-time spot on the domestic box office chart, passing Jurassic World and just trailing behind Titanic. It is also officially the highest grossing superhero film of all time that features a solo superhero. Next up, the creators and showrunners of the hit Netflix series Stranger Things are in a bit of trouble. A new lawsuit has been filed against Matt and Ross Duffer, alleging that they stole the idea from Stranger Things from a pitch that a filmmaker named Charlie Kessler gave them at a party in 2014. From The Hollywood Reporter, Kessler says that Stranger Things is based on his short film Montauk and a feature film script titled The Montauk Project, both of which are set in the New York State city of the same name, which he says is home to various urban legends and paranormal and conspiracy theories. Kessler's attorney, Michael Kernan, argues that the 2014 party pitch created an implied in fact contract. The suit comes on the heels of a big ticket renegotiating going on with the show's young cast members, each of whom is reportedly scoring a pay raise 12 times their previous salaries. I'm a huge fan of Stranger Things, even season 2 more than season 1. Let's hope that something like this doesn't get in the way of a season 3. And finally, while Ready Player One is topping the box office, it looks like the author of the book, Ernest Cline, may be getting his second book turned into a feature film. According to reports, Universal Studios has tapped Flashpoint writer Dan Mazo to adapt Cline's novel ARMADA into a feature film script. The novel ARMADA follows the story of a teen video game champion discovering that the games he's mastered were created to recruit pilots to stop an alien invasion. Now, if that sounds a little familiar, it's because it sounds exactly like the classic film The Last Starfighter. But I'll admit, I've never read that book, so maybe it's completely different, but man, it sounds exactly the same. Ready Player One is currently in theaters, and it's incredible, so make sure you go and check it out. Still, the similarity to the sounds of The Last Starfighter does not sit well with me. You know, for years when people would ask me, what film would you love to see get remade? It's always Last Starfighter. And that'll do it for today's installment of the Movie News Feed.